Donald John Trump was born in Queens, New York on June 14, 1946. The bustling city of New York was a place of opportunity and growth, setting the stage for what would become a remarkable life. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer. Fred's work ethic and business acumen were well known, and he built a substantial fortune through his real estate ventures. Growing up in a wealthy family, Donald enjoyed a privileged upbringing. The Trump family home in Queens was a symbol of their success, and young Donald was surrounded by the trappings of wealth and influence. He attended the New York Military Academy, a private boarding school, where discipline and leadership were emphasized. This environment helped shape his character and instill a sense of responsibility and ambition. At the academy, Donald excelled in athletics, particularly in baseball and soccer. He developed a reputation as a confident, even brash personality, traits that would later define his public persona. After graduating high school, Trump enrolled at Fordham University. His time at Fordham was marked by a focus on academics and a growing interest in the world of business. He then transferred to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, one of the most prestigious business schools in the country. Here, he honed his skills in economics and finance, preparing for a future in the business world. He graduated from Wharton in 1968 with a degree in economics. This achievement marked the beginning of his journey into the world of real estate and business. Trump's early interest in business was evident from a young age. He was known for his keen eye for detail and his ability to spot opportunities where others saw obstacles. After completing his studies, he quickly joined his father's company, the Trump Organization. Working alongside his father, Donald began to learn the intricacies of the real estate business. Despite his privileged background, Trump was known for his ambition and drive. He was determined to make a name for himself and expand the family business beyond its existing boundaries. He quickly learned the ropes of the real estate business, working alongside his father on projects in Brooklyn and Queens. These early experiences were crucial in shaping his entrepreneurial spirit. Trump's early experiences in the family business would shape his entrepreneurial spirit and lay the foundation for his future success. His time spent on construction sites and in business meetings with his father provided invaluable lessons that would guide him throughout his career. As he gained more experience, Donald began to take on more significant roles within the company. He was involved in reviewing blueprints, negotiating deals, and managing projects. His hands-on approach and willingness to learn from every opportunity set him apart from his peers. Throughout his early years, Donald Trump was not just a businessman, but also a public figure. He attended social events, gave speeches, and was often in the spotlight. His charisma and confidence made him a natural leader, and he quickly became a prominent figure in the real estate industry. The foundation laid during these formative years would propel Donald Trump to greater heights. His vision for the future, combined with the lessons learned from his father, set the stage for his eventual rise to prominence in the world of real estate and beyond. In the 1970s, Donald Trump ventured into Manhattan real estate, seeking to make his mark on the city's skyline. Born into a family with a real estate background, Trump was determined to expand the family business and create a name for himself in one of the most competitive markets in the world. He secured a deal to redevelop the Commodore Hotel, transforming it into the Grand Hyatt. This was a significant achievement as the hotel was in a state of disrepair, and many doubted the feasibility of such a project. However, Trump's vision and determination paid off, and the Grand Hyatt became a symbol of his ability to turn ambitious ideas into reality. This project established Trump as a major player in the competitive world of Manhattan real estate. It wasn't just about the buildings, it was about the statement they made. Trump was not just constructing properties, he was building his brand, one that would be synonymous with luxury and success. Trump went on to develop a series of high-profile properties, including Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, a symbol of his growing wealth and ambition. The tower, with its distinctive design and prime location, quickly became an iconic part of the New York City skyline and a testament to Trump's grandiose vision. He expanded his empire beyond real estate, venturing into casinos, airlines, and even professional football. Each of these ventures showcased his willingness to take risks and his desire to diversify his business interests. The Trump Shuttle, for instance, was an attempt to capitalize on the lucrative air travel market, while his foray into professional football demonstrated his interest in the world of sports and entertainment. Trump's business ventures were not without their setbacks, however. The high-stakes nature of his investments meant that when things went wrong, the consequences were significant. His casinos in particular faced numerous financial challenges, leading to multiple bankruptcies. He faced several bankruptcies and financial difficulties throughout his career. These setbacks were often highly publicized, adding to the drama surrounding his business dealings. Yet, Trump managed to navigate these turbulent times, often emerging with his brand and public persona intact. Despite these challenges, Trump cultivated a public persona as a successful businessman. His confidence and charisma played a significant role in maintaining his image. He was a master of media manipulation, using his public appearances and statements to reinforce his narrative of success. He authored books like The Art of the Deal, sharing his business acumen and promoting his image as a master negotiator. The book became a bestseller and further solidified his reputation as a savvy businessman. It offered insights into his business strategies and philosophies, appealing to aspiring entrepreneurs and business enthusiasts. Trump's business dealings were often shrouded in controversy, with allegations of shady practices and questionable ethics. These controversies, however, did little to diminish his public image. In fact, they often added to the mystique surrounding him, painting him as a figure who thrived on controversy and defied conventional business norms. In the early 2000s, Donald Trump's celebrity status reached new heights with the debut of the reality television show, The Apprentice. The show, which featured aspiring entrepreneurs competing for a job within the Trump organization, became a ratings hit. Trump's catchphrase, "You're fired," became instantly recognizable. The Apprentice showcased Trump's business persona and further cemented his image as a successful and powerful figure. The show also introduced Trump to a wider audience, extending his reach beyond the business world and into the realm of popular culture. Trump's foray into entertainment proved to be a shrewd business move, boosting his brand recognition and solidifying his celebrity status. Beyond The Apprentice, Trump remained a fixture in the media landscape. He made frequent appearances on talk shows and news programs, often courting controversy with his outspoken views and willingness to engage in public feuds. Trump's media savvy and ability to command attention would later prove invaluable during his political campaigns. Donald Trump's interest in politics predated his presidential run. Even in the 1980s, Trump was a well-known figure in the business world, often mingling with politicians and attending political events. His larger-than-life persona and media savvy made him a frequent subject of speculation about a potential political career. He had flirted with the idea of seeking office in the past, making headlines in the 1990s for his political commentary and appearances. Trump often used his platform to voice his opinions on national issues, gaining both supporters and critics, even briefly running for president on the Reform Party ticket in 2000. His campaign, though short-lived, showcased his ability to draw attention and stir controversy. It was a precursor to the more significant political moves he would make in the future. However, it was his entry into the 2016 Republican presidential primary that shocked the political establishment. Many viewed his candidacy as a publicity stunt, but Trump was serious about his bid for the White House. Trump's campaign was unconventional from the start. He broke away from the norms of traditional campaigning, opting for massive rallies and direct engagement with his supporters. He eschewed traditional political correctness, often making statements that were considered controversial or inflammatory. This approach resonated with a segment of the electorate that felt their concerns were not being addressed by mainstream politicians, opting for a more direct and often inflammatory rhetoric. His speeches were filled with bold promises and stark criticisms of his opponents, which energized his base and kept him in the media spotlight. He tapped into a vein of discontent among voters who felt ignored by the political elite. These voters were frustrated with the status quo and saw Trump as a candidate who could bring about real change. His campaign promises included building a wall on the US-Mexico border, a proposal that became a central theme of his campaign. The wall symbolized his tough stance on immigration and his commitment to national security and bringing back manufacturing jobs. Trump promised to revive American industry and protect jobs from being outsourced, appealing to blue-collar workers who felt left behind by globalization. Despite facing a crowded field of seasoned politicians, Trump stood out with his unorthodox style and relentless campaigning. He dominated the debates and media coverage, often overshadowing his rivals. Trump emerged as the Republican nominee. His victory in the primaries was a testament to his ability to connect with voters who were frustrated with the status quo and eager for a change. His victory in the primary was seen as a testament to his ability to connect with voters who were frustrated with the status quo. His slogan, "Make America Great Again," became a rallying cry for his supporters. Trump's campaign capitalized on social media, using platforms like Twitter to communicate directly with voters. This strategy allowed him to bypass traditional media outlets and control his message. Using Twitter as a platform to bypass traditional media outlets and communicate directly with voters, his frequent tweets kept him in the public eye and allowed him to respond quickly to news events and criticisms and communicate directly with voters. This direct line of communication helped him build a loyal following and maintain a constant presence in the media, ultimately contributing to his success in the election.